So, good afternoon everyone. Oh, ang topic this afternoon is about conditions and treatment of premature physical therapy practices. So, medical complications and medical surgical treatment in prematurity is um, complications depends on severity of premature and birth weight. So, first is respiratory distress syndrome. So, respiratory distress syndrome is due to atelectasis caused by insufficient surfactant in premature lungs, and it also may lead to acute respiratory failure and death. And if ever it will going into chronic respiratory distress syndrome, it may also lead to bronchopulmonary dysplasia. So, ang treatment is oxygen supplementation, assisted ventilation, and surfactant administration. So, our next is bronchopulmonary dysplasia. So, chronic lungs disease as a result of damage to lungs from mechanical ventilation, oxygen, and administration, and chronic respiratory distress syndrome or RDS. And it also predisposes child to frequent respiratory infection and developmental disability. So, the treatment is respiratory support, infection control, and bronchodilator administration. Next is preventricular leukomalacia or PVL. So, necrosis of white matter adjacent to ventricles of brain due to systemic hypotension or ischemia. And also, it may result in cerebral palsy. So, ang white matter niya sa iyang brain is nag-necrosis na tungod sa hypotension or ischemia. So, our next is preventricular interventricular hemorrhage. So, hemorrhage means bleeding. So, bleeding into immature vascular matrix. So, in grade niya, bleeds graded 1 to 4, grades 12, 2 to 4 may result in cerebral palsy. So, next is retinopathy of prematurity or ROP. So, retinopathy of prematurity due to combination of low birth weight and high oxygen level. And sequelae may range from non-significant to detachment of retinas and blindness. So, ang last is the necrotizing enterocolitis. So, ischemia results in inflammatory, infected bowel, increased fragility of skin, thermoregulation problem, feeding problems, and interaction problems with caregivers. So, ang intervention to each parent, so ang intervention niya is if play activities and positioning to facilitate shoulder protraction and adduction such as supported side lying while doing visual and auditory tracking and reaching. So, for example, if magdula mo, dapat ang gamiton nga mga visual colors is the black, white, and red objects. And then, imo po rin siyang itudluan o mag-reach siya sa kabutang. Yan, and then, ang positioning sa ulo dapat midline. And also encourage reaching for toys. And avoid activities that may increase extensor tone such as use of infant jumpers and walkers. So, i-avoid na to na. So, ang next is it's all about cerebral palsy. So, cerebral palsy is a group of disorder that are prenatal or perinatal or postnatal in origin. Major cause include hemorrhage below lining of ventricles, hypoxic encephalopathy, malformations, and trauma of CNS. So, there are different kinds of classification of cerebral palsy. So, first is the spastic cerebral palsy. So, spastic cerebral palsy, ang iyang classification is the increased muscle tone in anti-gravity muscles, abnormal posture and movement with mass patterns and flexion extension. Imbalanced tone across joints may cause contractures and deformities, and also the visual, auditor, cognitive, and oral motor deficits may be associated with spastic cerebral palsy. So, mo increased muscle tone siya if anti-gravity, so munggahi siya. And then, ang opposite po daanin niya is the athetoid cerebral palsy. The classification niya is generalized decreased muscle tone, or it is called floppy baby syndrome. So, wala kayo siya tone sa iyang muscles. So, humok siya. And then, poor functional stability, especially in proximal joints. And ataxia and incoordination with child assume upright position with decreased base of support and muscle tone fluctuations. So, ang iyang poor tracking speech, poor visual tracking, and speech delay and oral motor problem. And then also, tonic reflexes niya, such as ATNR, or is called asymmetrical tonic neck reflex. STNR is symmetrical tonic neck reflex, and TLR, tonic labyrinthine reflex. So, may be persistent in blocking functional postures and movements. So, ang next is the ataxic cerebral palsy. So, ang classification niya is low posture tone with poor balance. So, wala kayo sa balance nga bata, and then stance and gait are wide base. So, if mulakaw siya, wide siya mulakaw, and then intention tremor of hands, magkurog, uncoordinated movement, ataxia follows initial hypotonia, poor visual tracking, and nystagmus. So, yung mata na siya nystagmus, and speech articulation problem. So, intervention and goal in cerebral palsy. So, karon intervention na tayo and goal. So, first is focus on prevention of disability by minimizing effects of impairments, limiting secondary impairments such as contractures and scoliosis. So, karon i-prevent lang yun nato ang pang-secondary, and then i-minimize ang mga impairments. And also, utilize static positioning and dynamic patterns of movement opposite habitual abnormal spastic patterns. And then facilitate symmetry in posture and elongate spastic hamstring and heel cords. Serial casting may be used to increase length of muscle and decrease tone. So, mag-casting na ta. And maximize the gross motor functional level. For example, ani is to use weight bearing and postural challenge to increase muscle tone and strength. And also, maggamit ta og mga dulaan for postural, for like example balls, mga bola, bolster to facilitate postural control and developmental activities. And also maximize the gross motor functional level. So, ang napoy isa po nga management is about orthopedic management of cerebral palsy. So, lengthening procedure. Lengthening procedure is i-lengthening na to ilang mga muscle and tendon para makorek ang yang deformity or weakness sa iyang or weak muscle to prevent hip subluxation. And also, mag-muscle transfer po ta. So, ang muscle transfer is muscle attachment move to change direction of force in order to increase function and decrease spasticity. And osteotomies, cutting, removing, or repositioning bone to facilitate normal alignment, prevent subluxation. So, that's all. Thank you.